Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Minecraft Windows 10 Edition Let's Play series, where we are building this, the Inn of the Last Home from Solas. And as you could see at the top left corner, we have a difference of opinion with Larry Elmore, who drew that fantastic rendition of the Valenwood Tree of the Inn of the Last Home, which I have to start by fixing. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit different than those I've done in the past. I've received a couple of messages via YouTube, and people are saying that, hey, can we move it along a little bit faster? Like, let's really get this show on the road and clip it a little bit faster. Well, I'm not a fan of progress updates. I feel that you do not get to see the whole process, but that is what people are asking for, so that is what people's going to get. So I'm going to be clipping it along a little bit faster. In today's episode, I hope to start building the roof and the second floor of the Inn of the Last Home. Now, the final building, if you looked at the picture, it's got 3 stories of rooms and the common room and everything. And so far, I've got the first one pretty well laid out. Also, the tree extends well above the inn itself. So that is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but hey, it is what it is, and I have to give people what they want. So I'm going to be clipping it a little bit faster. Now, I am going to be showing you the progress I make. This first part is going to be fairly continuous, because it's the structuring of what the second floor is going to be and basically how it's going to look, and then I'll move it along at a little bit faster clip. And this time around, we don't have time lapses, which is something that I've been doing a lot lately, and this time I am trying an entirely new completely new style for my videos. And let's get rid of all this. I want you guys to tell me what you think about them. I mean, do you like the new style? Would you rather have more time lapses, or a little bit more or more progress reports like the ones I'm going to be doing today? So be sure to let me know once you've seen this video what you think. Now, most of the comments that I've gotten have not been in comments. No pun intended. Most of the feedback that I've gotten has been over either private messages or via Facebook and Twitter. So I would encourage you guys, if you like the video, leave a comment. Leave a comment so I know what I'm doing right, and more importantly, what am I doing wrong? I mean, what can I do to make my videos better, to really live up to your expectations, what you hope to see, and whatnot. Now, unfortunately, as I said, this is the first time I built the exterior walls and windows of the Inn of the Last Home. I do not, in Minecraft Windows 10, we do not have colored glass, so I cannot make the stained glass windows that are a hallmark feature of the inn. But we get just plain old glass. Now, let's see what we got here. Now, I'm gonna need some slabs here to finish that roof. And alrighty, let's go roof this new section. And well, there we are. Now, the inn is probably been the longest building in town, but I hope it's not going to be the last. I mean, once I've done this, I think we should start seeing a little bit faster updates with other things. Now, there are things that if you looked at the image that I showed you at the beginning, will have to be modifying, like the stables had the roots of the tree and things like that. But for now, I am just going to be fixing the inn of the last home, and as soon as I clear this out, I will be moving on into other parts of the inn. Alright, time to deck. We have fixed the roof to make the room at the top, because that is according to the description and the floor plans that I've gotten. So I will be making this deck a little bit wider over the new front wing of the inn of the last home, just to make sure that I can safely walk around it, because otherwise I would spend most of my time picking up stuff from the ground, as it so recently happened. Now, this deck will be fenced in. I will be placing some fences at some point in the future, but I think this should be about it here and on the other side. So let me finish this and go to the next progress update. And here we are. We have decked out the whole thing, and it's time to go to the second floor. Now, the stairway to the second floor, which were the living quarters, was actually at the back of the exterior platform. There was no way to get up directly from the common room into the dormitories or the guest rooms of the inn, and there was a reason for this, and it's that people value their privacy in Solas quite a bit, so they did not care to have their sleep disturbed by drunken patrons coming up directly from the common room. Now, when they did manage to get up, they had to come out of the building, and the cold night air would usually sober up the people there. So here we go, and alrighty, let's see. Now this, I need to twist it around in order to get up there. And let's place this one here. Get rid of this. And whoop, gotta be careful with that. Don't want to fall down. That would be really bad. Oh, so let me just get back up there and come back to you guys. Alright, we are back to the spot where I fell off. Ironically, right after saying that I should be careful or I would be dropping off. But it happened nonetheless. Now let's put... Now there's not an extra deck on this level. There is just... And let's get rid of this. There's just this landing. This little landing here will be the extent of the walkway around the second floor of the inn of the last home, which was the living quarters, and that is what we will be working on next. So let's go up and see what we can do about the second story. Now, as you can see here, this one I'm leaving a big chunk of it open because it was the common room down here. As you can see, the roof doesn't cover it completely. It would make it too stifling for the guests. It would be too hot, so it was left open. And except for this wall, right here. Now, I will also be extending the branches of the tree later on, but for now, I am going to complete this flooring with oak slabs because yeah, this is one line to shorten. See, I have 6. 1, 2. Dope. Let's hope I have enough. So catch you guys in a little bit when I'm starting with the roofing of the inn. Alright, walls. It is time to start laying down some walls for the second story of the Inn of the Last Home. Now, from here on out, I'm going to be doing a lot of crazy things, and you're going to be seeing some splits and cuts. I will not go through the entire process on camera because it is fairly repetitive. Just me placing blocks in a line and then changing from these blocks to the roofing shingles, which you will see coming up next. So see you in a bit, guys. Alright, we've got the walls up. Now it's time to put the windows for the main room, which was the largest of the living quarters for the Inn of the Last Home. It was the most expensive, had the best view out of the entire inn because it was at the front, and it afforded the best view out of the inn. Now, ready? So this was a 2-eave roof, which means that I need to start angling it up, which will be just about right there and there and there, and here we go. And a couple more, and we should be pretty much at the top. And once I have this this triangle shape here, it is time for me to go down and start laying the roof on the side. So there it is, the triangle facade. So now onto the roofing. And here we are. We're starting with the roof shingles, you call them, which is actually nothing more than acacia wood stairs. And that is because they have a nice hue that here we can see better. And it's now in this texture pack, you can't really see a very marked difference between one and the other, but acacia in the regular texture pack is orange, and I might just change to it just to see how it looks. Now I'm gonna keep doing this and catch you back here, guys, in a very little bit. So there we are. Final few blocks on this side, and then it's gonna be time to go on to the other side of this double-eave roof. So let's go down this side and start placing this. Alrighty, and maybe I should extend this, build up the walls. Yeah, this, because there's a slight difference in the shape of the roofs between this room, which is taller and pointier than the other room on this level. So the roof is, this is going to be a challenge, guys. Let me tell you, this is going to be a challenge. And here we are. We are making the other side, the back side of the Inn of the Last Home. Now, this time around, we are extending it up. Now, as you can see, I've done some walls. Now, this is also a 2-eave roof, but on this case, it's a little bit steeper, and this one ends up in a higher tip or point than the other one. So let me just see, it ends on 1 instead of 2. Now let me start placing down some more blocks, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright. We have got, and yep, I've made one big mistake, and I placed stairs, straight up stairs on this side, and this was before I double checked the images and whatnot. And it happens that, as I told you before, this section of the roof, which was already built, has to be steeper, or sorry, shallower than the other parts. So let me just continue tearing this down and catch you guys once I'm done with this clearing up. And there we are. We are placing slabs. Yes, sir. We are using slabs instead of stairs for this little section, which is going to make the roof shallower than the other sides. Now, alrighty, there we go. And now I think that I'm going to start spacing out my progress reports a little bit more, because they are coming just a tad too close to one another. So let me just finish this and catch you guys later. Alright guys, we have completed the shallower part of the roof. Now we are going to be maybe this. Yes, definitely going to be joining it up with the steeper part of the roof, and then I am going to leave you guys until I finish this roof and the flooring for the third story of the inn of the last home. So catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I have completed flooring the third story for the inn of the last home, because that was the next logical step. So as you can see, I have made this little alcove here, and I am going to be working on this window here, which is going to be taking, it's a very detailed window, so it's going to be taking quite a bit of work. Let me check it. See you guys in a bit. Alright, yeah, after some lengthy observations and measurements, I have decided that I need to make some changes to this window in order to make it look a lot better. There we are. And yeah, as I'm working here, I'm looking at the image on my other screen, and it's driving me nuts, trying to figure out where everything fits, where everything goes. But alrighty, here we are. Let's put a slab there. Alright, more more of this window. Yes, I am still working on it, and this time I am going to be trying to give it symmetry. And let's put this here. No, there. Take this away and put it inverted stair there. Let's take this one off as well. Yes, I'm trying to make it in as alike as I can to what I'm seeing in Elmore's drawing, painting of the building, but it's really hard with the square or the linear nature of Minecraft blocks to do certain shapes that are arch-like, or in order to create the illusion of an arch, they have to be way bigger than what I can make them right now. So with these few blocks that I'm replacing here, I think let's look at it, and yes, let's move on to something else. So as you can see, I have made a staircase into the third story, and now here we are. I've also joined up this roof here and there, and roofed that there. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for today. Now, I know this has been a weird sort of episode, but I hope to hear your feedback from it. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know. And I hope to finish this building in the next episode. So, if you liked the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you really loved it, subscribe to my channel. This has been Daddercant. Peace out.